Hello students, welcome to Kamlakar Physics classes. In this video, we will be discussing about concepts and formulas related to physics chapter atoms. This video is useful for quick revision for competitive exams like JEE Mains, NEET, EAMCET, etc. First topic, Rutherford alpha particle scattering experiment. In this experiment, a beam of alpha particles is made to incident on a thin gold foil and the scattered alpha particles are monitored. If collision between alpha particle and the nucleus of gold is head-on, that is one-dimensional collision, then alpha particles will reverse its path at a particular distance called distance of closest approach. This is because nucleus of gold foil is positive, alpha particle is also positive, positive charges will repel each other. At the distance of closest approach, the kinetic energy of alpha particle is converted into electrostatic potential energy. That is, half mv square is equals to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught 2e into Jd whole thing divided by r naught, where r naught is distance of closest approach, Jd is charge of nucleus, 2e is charge on alpha particle, e is charge on proton, z is atomic number, and 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught value is 9 into 10 power 9 Newton meter square per coulomb square. Epsilon naught is a constant known as permittivity of free space. Next point. If line of incidence of alpha particle is at a perpendicular distance b from the nucleus of gold, then alpha particle will scatter at an angle theta. Angle of scattering theta is the angle made by direction of incident alpha particle and the direction of scattered alpha particle. The number of alpha particles scattered per unit area at an angle theta is found to be n is proportional to 1 by sine theta by 2 whole power 4. The perpendicular distance of initial velocity vector of alpha particle from center of nucleus of gold atom is called as impact parameter. Impact parameter is given as B is equals to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Jd square by kinetic energy whole thing into cot theta by 2, where theta is angle of scattering. Next topic, Bohr's atomic theory. First postulate. According to Bohr's atomic theory, electrons revolve around the nucleus in circular orbits. The Coulomb's electrostatic force of attraction between nucleus and electron provides necessary centripetal force for an electron to revolve around the nucleus. Hence, 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Jd into E by r square is equals to mv square by r. So 1 by 4 pi epsilon Jd into E by r square represents Coulomb's electrostatic force of attraction between nucleus and electron, and mv square by r is nothing but centripetal force, where Jd is charge on nucleus, E is charge on electron, m is mass of electron, v is speed of electron in the orbit, r is radius of orbit, z is atomic number, and 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught is constant. Second postulate. All circular orbits of an electron are not possible. Only those orbits are possible for which angular momentum of electron revolving in an orbit is equal to integral multiple of h by 2 pi, that is mvr is equals to n into h by 2 pi, where n is equals to 1, 2, 3 and so on. H is Planck's constant. Its value is 6.6 into 10 power minus 34 joule second. Third postulate. When an electron jumps from higher orbit to lower orbit, it releases energy in the form of electromagnetic radiation of frequency nu, that is E2 minus E1 is equals to h nu. Next topic, relation between angular momentum and magnetic moment of an electron in an orbit. The angular momentum of an electron revolving in an orbit is given as L is equals to mvr, where m is mass of electron, v is speed of electron in the orbit, r is radius of the orbit. Electron revolving in an orbit is equivalent to a current group. The magnetic moment of a current loop is given as m is equals to EVR by 2, where E is charge on electron, V is speed of electron, R is radius of orbit. Hence, the relation between magnitudes of angular momentum and magnetic moment of an electron in an orbit is given as magnetic moment is equals to E by 2m into angular momentum. Next topic. The radius of an orbit of an electron revolving in an atom can be determined by the following relations. First one, from Bohr's first postulate, we'll get R is equals to Jd square by 4 pi epsilon naught mv square. From Bohr's second postulate, we'll get R is equals to nh by 2 pi mv. Next point. Using Bohr's first and second postulate, it can be proved that radius of nth orbit is equals to 0.529 into n square by z angstroms. This equation can also be expressed as Rn is equals to R1 into n square by z angstroms, where R1 is radius of first orbit of an electron. Of hydrogen atom and is known as Bohr's radius. R1 is equals to 0.529 angstroms. Note, the size of smallest atom is equals to 1.058 angstroms. Next topic. The speed of an electron revolving in an orbit of an atom can be determined by the following relations. From Bohr's first postulate, we get V is equals to under root Jd square by 4 pi epsilon naught mr. From Bohr's second postulate, we get V is equals to nh by 2 pi mr. Using Bohr's first and second postulate, it can be proved that V is equals to 2.188 into 10 power 6 into z by n. This equation can also be expressed as V is equals to V1 into z by n, where V1 is speed of an electron revolving in first orbit of hydrogen atom, and its value is 2.188 into 10 power 6 meter per second. Note, electron revolving in the first orbit of an atom has maximum speed. The ratio of speed of an electron revolving in first orbit of hydrogen atom to speed of light is known as structure constant, and its value is 1 by 137. Next topic. Centripetal acceleration of an electron revolving in an orbit can be determined by using the relation A is equals to V square by R. Substituting the values of V and R, we get centripetal acceleration is equals to 9.05 into 10 power 22 whole thing into z cube by n power 4. Next topic. Time taken by an electron to complete one revolution around the nucleus is called as time period. Time period of an electron revolving in an orbit is given as t is equals to 2 pi r divided by v. Substituting the values of r and v, we get t is equals to 1.5 into 10 power minus 16 whole thing into n cube by z square. Number of revolutions made by an electron in 1 second in an orbit is called as orbital frequency. The orbital frequency of an electron revolving in an orbit is given as f is equals to 1 by t, or f is equals to 6.62 into 10 power 15 whole thing into z square by n cube revolutions per second. Next topic. Electric current due to an electron revolving in an orbit. We know that current is rate of flow of charge. Hence, an electron revolving in an orbit will give rise to current. This current is given as I is equals to q by t, and charge can be replaced as charge on electron, time can be replaced by time period, and we know that frequency can be expressed as reciprocal of time period. Hence, current is equals to EF. Substituting the value of orbital frequency, we get I is equals to 1.06 into 10 power minus 3 z square by n cube. Next topic. Kinetic energy of an electron revolving in an orbit. In terms of atomic number and radius of orbit, kinetic energy of an electron is given as k is equals to z e square by 8 pi epsilon naught r. In terms of n and r, kinetic energy of electron revolving in an orbit is given as Ke is equals to h square by 8 pi square m whole thing into n square by r square. In terms of z and n, kinetic energy of electron revolving in an orbit is given as K is equals to me power 4 whole thing divided by 8 epsilon naught square h square whole thing into z square by n square. This equation can also be expressed as kinetic energy is equals to 2.176 into 10 power minus 18 whole thing into z square by n square joules, or kinetic energy is equals to 13.6 into z square by n square electron volt. Next topic, potential energy of an electron revolving in an orbit. Electron in an atom lies in the electric field of positive nucleus. Hence, the electron will have electrostatic potential energy. In terms of atomic number and radius of the orbit, potential energy of electron is expressed as P is equals to minus Ze square whole thing divided by 4 pi epsilon naught r. In terms of Z and N, potential energy of electron is expressed as minus of me power 4 whole thing divided by 4 epsilon naught square h square whole thing into z square by n square. This equation can also be expressed as potential energy is equals to minus 27.2 whole thing into z square by n square electron volt. The total energy of an electron revolving in an orbit is sum of kinetic energy and electrostatic potential energy. In terms of Z and R, the total energy is given as minus Ze square whole thing divided by 8 pi epsilon naught r. In terms of Z and N, total energy of an electron in an orbit is given as minus me power 4 by 8 pi epsilon naught square h square whole thing into z square by n square. This equation can also be expressed as total energy is equals to minus 2.176 into 10 power minus 18 whole thing into z square by n square joules, or total energy is equals to minus 13.6 into z square by n square electron volt. Note, the quantity 2.176 into 10 power minus 18 joules of energy is known as Rydberg energy. Note 2. For first orbit electron, energy is minus 13.6 electron volt. For second orbit electron, energy is minus 3.4 electron volt. For third orbit electron, energy is minus 1.51 electron volt. For fourth orbit electron, energy is minus 0.85 electron volt. For fifth orbit electron, energy is minus 0.54 electron volt. For sixth orbit electron, energy is minus 0.38 electron volt. For an electron which is at infinite distance from the nucleus, its energy is 0 electron volt. The ratio of kinetic energy, potential energy, and total energy of an electron revolving in an orbit of an atom is 1:-2:-1. This equation can also be expressed as kinetic energy by 1 is equals to potential energy by minus 2 is equals to total energy by minus 1. Note 4. When an electron jumps from higher orbit to lower orbit, then energy is released in the form of radiation. The energy released in this process is given as delta E is equals to 13.6 into Z square whole thing into 1 by N1 square minus 1 by N2 square electron volt. Note 5. The value of Rydberg constant is 1.09 into 10 power 7 per meter. Next topic. The minimum energy required to remove an electron from an atom is known as ionization potential. It is given as 13.6 into Z square by N square electron volts. Next topic. Wavelength of emitted radiation when an electron jumps from higher orbit to lower orbit. When an electron jumps from higher orbit N2 to lower orbit N1, then energy is released in the form of radiation. The wavelength of emitted radiation is given as 1 by lambda is equals to rz square whole thing into 1 by n1 square minus 1 by n2 square, where r is Rydberg constant. The frequency of emitted radiation when electron jumps from higher orbit to lower orbit is given as mu is equals to rcz square into 1 by n1 square minus 1 by n2 square, where r is Rydberg constant, c is speed of light, z is atomic number. Note, the reciprocal of wavelength is known as wave number. Next topic, hydrogen spectrum. When an electron jumps from higher orbit N2 to lower orbit N1, then energy is released in the form of radiation. For hydrogen atom, Z is equals to 1. Hence, the wavelength of emitted radiation is given as 1 by lambda is equals to R into 1 by N1 square minus 1 by N2 square. Depending upon N1 and N2 values, various spectral lines are obtained. When N1 is equals to 1, N2 is equals to 2, 3, 4, etc., then Lyman series is obtained. This series lies in ultraviolet region. When N1 is equals to 2, N2 is equals to 3, 4, 5, etc., then Balmer series is obtained. This series lies in visible region. When N1 is equals to 3, N2 is equals to 4, 5, 6, etc., then Paschen series is obtained. This series lie in near infrared region. When N1 is equals to 4, N2 is equals to 5, 6, 7, etc., then bracket series is obtained. This series lies in middle infrared region. When N1 is equals to 5, N2 is equals to 6, 7, 8, etc., then Pfund series is obtained. This series lies in far infrared region. Note, the first member or largest wavelength of any series is given as lambda first is equals to n square into n plus 1 whole thing divided by 2n plus 1 into r, where r is Rydberg constant, and n is equals to 1, 2, 3, so on. Last member or shortest wavelength of any series is given as lambda last is equals to n square by r, where n is equals to 1, 2, 3, and so on. Next topic. When electron jumps from N2 state to N1 state, then number of spectral lines emitted is given as N2 minus N1 whole thing into N2 minus N1 plus 1 whole thing divided by 2. If electron jumps from nth energy state, that is N2 is equals to n, to ground state, that is N1 is equals to 1, then number of spectral lines emitted is given as n into n minus 1 by 2. Thanks for watching video. If you love watching this video, then press like button. If not subscribed, then subscribe my Bodha Academy channel. Share this video with your friends and classmates.